This is a continuation of the conversation here of where I'm calling Cindy of the Panama City Police Department here.
Sell his drugs on the beach there. He's probably down by Michigan Avenue right now as I'm talking to you right now. I want this boom car arrested. I want him thrown in jail. He just about busted my eardrums.
Okay. And it was a black SUV?
I believe it was. Well, what they do is they a lot of times they'll crowd each other. They'll tailgate each other. They'll drive dangerously side by side. So it's hard to tell exactly which one. All I can tell you is I believe it was a black SUV. Now, I want to know why it is the cops can't find these boom car punks that you can hear blocks away.
Okay, I can go ahead and give it out to my officers, okay, and let them look for it.
Hey, they can close their eyes and they can hear it. See, all they gotta do is set out a card with a video camera, videotape them, make sure it's an undercover car, make sure they turn off their radar guns so that the boom car punks can't detect them with their radar detectors, and they can get every one of them. But I guess they're just too busy terrorizing homeless people sleeping in McKenzie Park, right? I want him arrested. I want him thrown in jail. I want his vehicle taken away permanently under 932 contraband. Cindy, I want his vehicle taken away forever. Think about the number of people that this punk is terrorizing. You know, it's a Saturday. I was hoping that I could enjoy my home, in Panama City, Florida. I want him arrested. I want him thrown in jail. Have the Bay County Sheriff's Department intersect him on the other side of Hathaway Bridge.
Okay, that would be the sheriff's office when they get on the other side.
That's right. You contact them, but chances are, what I'm trying to say is these are drug dealers. Okay? I know what they're doing.
Sir, quit yelling at me. If you want to notify the Bay County Sheriff's Office, you'll have...
Notice where she's saying I'm yelling at her. It's like the dispatchers, they're being coached to, as you will hear further in the conversation of where I'm being interrupted, they're talking over me. They're trying to enrage me, and yet, it's not me. I thank my Maker, that my Maker has given me the patience, the withstanding, to be able to deal with this ultimate insults.
Call them at 747-4700, okay?
Well, how come? Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Why is it that the Panama City cops can't find them? They just about jar my home off the foundation. I was hoping to be able to enjoy my Saturday, about 3 o'clock. One day after 911, well, we've been under attack with these boom cars for years, and the cops can't find them because they're too busy terrorizing homeless people, sleeping in the park, quietly drinking a beer. Yet these punks can go all over the place, destroying people's rights to live in peace.
Okay, is there anything else I can help you with today?
I want him arrested and I want him thrown in jail. I want him arrested and I want him thrown in jail.
Sir, we have other calls coming in that I have to answer. Okay?
First of all, if I didn't hear them boom cars in the first place, evidently they're not really interested in emergency calls. Because if they were really interested, they would take care of the boom cars, so I wouldn't have to call anymore. So that's a lie right there.
I wish I didn't have to call you, but I'm forced to. I was trying to...
You want me to transfer you to the sheriff's office?
What's that going to do? You mean to tell me you cops can't figure out... Wait a minute. I'm sure the cops have heard him before.
The best I can, but however, I can't sit on the phone and argue, okay?
Listen, Cindy, I wish I didn't have to call you all, but I'm forced to. I want him arrested, and I want him thrown in jail.
I, as a dispatcher, can only notify my officers. That's all I can do.
Yeah, there's some kind...
That's called convenient incapacity. The truth of the matter, I'll bet you, then them dispatchers can contact somebody. But evidently, the cops, when we get rid of the boom cars, the number of people that are going to be arrested and thrown in jail on false charges is going to go way, way down. Because these boom cars, not only that, if somebody's got a super loud car stereo or somebody's got a loud home stereo, with not just loud, low frequency subwoofers, and it's irritating people, all you got to do is ask your neighbor, hey, turn down your music. You know, I'm trying to live in peace. You got an enemy for life. And the cops know it too.
Protection racket going on, right? The cops are too busy terrorizing.
My officers, and that's all I can do.
Yeah, the cops are too busy terrorizing homeless people. That's what they do. But they don't go after the real. They don't go after the real career criminals. Yes.
I'm going to have to disconnect because I have other emergency calls. Is there anything else I can do?
Okay, 316, 3045 in the Florida statute specifically states the maximum the noise can be heard is 25 feet away. And I can hear them hundreds of feet away. And Cindy, I wish I didn't have to call you, but I can guarantee you every time I hear one, I'm calling them. Now all the cops got to do is take their no sleeping in the park signs and turn them into we'll take your boom cars forever. They can take those signs.
Do you need anything else before I disconnect?
I want them arrested.
Sir, do you need anything else?
I want them arrested.
I've notified the
Think about,
all I can do is this.
Cindy, think about the thousands of people that this punk is violating their rights to live in peace.
All right, have a good day.
Yeah. Yes, Cindy, as of 4 o'clock right now, there was a tan SUV going from east to west, just past my place, a boom car. I've seen him before on the road. He's probably...
Sir,
Yes.
listen to me. You called me. I got the information from you. Is there any other emergency that you have today?
I'm reporting another separate boom car that's tan in color. Tan in color. He's probably going to be down, by the time I get this finished, this conversation, he's going to be down there by Michigan Avenue and 15th Street. I've seen this vehicle. I've reported him many times before. It was kind of like a tan-looking SUV. I'm trying to figure this out. Do they own the cops? I want him arrested. I want him thrown in jail under 3015 of the Florida statutes. I'm trying to live in my home in peace, Cindy. Why are these punks allowed to do this?
Okay. You have a good day, okay?
No, I want to know what you're going to do about it. Do I have to call again? Do I have to call again? Because I want this punk arrested.
Quit yelling.
I want this punk arrested. See, here's the thing, Cindy.
I've explained to you I'm a dispatcher, and I give the information to my officers. That's all I can do. Do you have another emergency for the day, sir?
Okay, Cindy. Cindy, I want to know something. I want to know the reason why the cops can't get him unless they are drug dealers for the cops. I want to know what's going on.
I can answer for myself.
Answer me. Tell me the reason why.
You have a good day. Have a good day. Panama City Police Department.
Yes, who am I speaking to, please? Oh, you pulled... who am I speaking to, please? You don't identify yourself at the Panama City Police Department?
This is Lieutenant Morris. Please quit harassing the dispatchers. You already said what
Okay, Lieutenant Morris, I want to know what... I want to know something, Lieutenant Morris.
Now you'll notice that this piece of shit motherfucker, Lieutenant Morris, evidently Scott Irvin, that sorry fuck, so-called police chief of Panama City, Florida, that sorry fuck, he loves these boom cars. Because he probably profits off. He knows it. He knows as long as people are fucking irritated. He knows that he's going to profit off of it. You see, in the Bible it says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Or what will you exchange for your soul? How sick can these sorry fucks be that they know people are suffering and they fucking don't give a shit?
Yes, who am I speaking to, please?
This is Lieutenant Morris.
Yes, Lieutenant Morris, I'd just like to ask you a question. I'd like to know the reason...
What you doing?
Pardon me? What?
Ask your question.
Okay, my question is this, Lieutenant Morris. I'm trying to figure out why it is these boom cars can go up and down the road. They're felonies under 3015 of Florida.
Hey, you know what?
Now notice how he fucking interrupts me. Notice where he said, okay, let me hear your question. Now what he's going to do, he's going to say, oh, you contact Maria Dykes of the state's attorney's office. Now if he fucking knew this shit, why didn't he do it?
Why don't you take that up with Maria Dykes, who works for, who is the hearing officer, because they have ruled in Bay County that is now constitutional. People can drive up and down the road with their stereos as loud as they want to. So what I would like for you to do is contact Maria Dykes, who is the hearing officer for the citation division here in Panama City at the Bay County Courthouse. Contact her. She is the hearing officer because that has been ruled by Florida Supreme Court as now constitutional. So those people can drive up and down the road with their boom boxes all they want.
Okay, Lieutenant Morris, do you mind if I just add my thoughts about that? Do you mind, Lieutenant Morris?
No, you may not. I don't care about your opinion. You know, I'm in need of an emergency, and I do not need your opinion.
Okay.
Now you notice he's supposed to be the public servant. I'm the public. You'll notice that he will not allow me to explain to him. This is the felonies the judge did when he sided with the boom car punks. He violated his public servant oath. That's a minimum 5-year prison sentence. That's under 876 of the Florida statutes. He also aided with American terrorists, which is under 876 of the Florida statutes. Not only did he did that, he on United States Code Title 18 241 242, it's a $10,000 fine and 10 years in prison. So basically, they're telling me that the Florida Supreme Court sided with troublemakers, boom car punk motherfuckers, people trying to live in peace, have no rights compared to the noisemakers. So the truth of the matter is, them judges can go to jail for the rest of their life for aiding and abetting American enemies.